So as we've talked about, depression is a potential side effect of birth control, which is why I made the previous video on just awareness around birth control, because I feel like awareness is key. And also mineral imbalances can be a potential side effect of hormonal birth control. And there was a study that showed that hormonal birth control actually lowered levels of magnesium, zinc, selenium in the body. And also the Depo-Provera shot can also decrease your bone density over time, which is why they don't recommend it to be over a long period of time. Hi, my name is Eleni and I'm studying to become a women's health nurse practitioner. I love everything women's health and I'm so excited that you are here today. We are going to be talking about the effects of birth control and how you can honor your body while being on birth control if that is the only option for you. Because my whole intention here is never to stop you from doing what you're doing, rather to just provide you a framework of knowledge so that you can choose. And if you're choosing to continue on birth control, then that is amazing. You know what works for you. However, there's ways that you can also benefit your body while being on birth control now that you know the effects of it. So a huge thing that we talked about was depression, right? That there is a correlation there. So my thing with this is because we're not ovulating when you're on oral contraceptives. So a really key thing here can obviously be talking to a healthcare professional, seeing a therapist, seeing someone who has the experience and can help you throughout your birth control journey and just being there for you. But another thing that you can do as well is, meditation is great and yoga, things like that, but also just pretending like you do have a cycle. Maybe if you wanted to, you can say you're ovulating during a certain time to kind of give you a little rhythm to follow so that you can plan out, different things to do throughout the month so that you feel like you're in accordance with your body. And that's just something that I came up with. Obviously, this is medical disclaimer. I'm not sharing medical advice. Rather, I'm just educational materials that I have thought about. So a huge other thing that we saw with birth control effects was mineral imbalances. So with this, I truly believe that because it can lower your levels of magnesium, zinc, and selenium in the body, which can have obviously an overall negative effect in your health, is rebalancing your bodies through having the minerals. So, really making sure that you are having that magnesium, you're taking a multivitamin that you trust, making sure you nourish yourself with the foods that you have on this planet, right? Like, I hope that you've seen some of my vlogs, some of my day in the life of what I eat. I post a lot of shorts, but all my meals consist of lots of greens, lots of different vegetables, and really good source quality protein. So just really focus on what you are feeding your body, because yes, birth control can be damaging to your mineral imbalances, but you have the choice to refuel your body. So I really truly believe in that. So another huge thing that you can do is limiting your processed foods and refined sugars and unhealthy fats. So really making sure you're having the healthy fats such as olive oil, avocado, coconut, and then having no refined sugars, but going towards honey, maple syrup, things like that, instead of processed sugars. And then processed foods, obviously I just did a Thrive little haul with you. I did a couple of those, but the processed foods that I am getting are like rice and things like that. But my main source of fuel is always going to be farmers market hauls. So I'm actually going to be including a little bit of a farmers market haul with you so that you can see what I get at the farmers market. It's my favorite place to be on a Sunday or a Saturday to just refuel my body. So one of my favorite activities is going to the farmers market and connecting with all the vendors who have sourced their veggies, their fruits, and are bringing it to us so that we can enjoy them at home. So I thought it would be nice to kind of show you what I get at the farmers market so you can kind of get an idea of what you can find there. So first, I'm gonna go through this bag because I got 2 big bags. I got the kombucha, and this is an incredible brand. I really enjoyed listening to her today, and I will also link everything. This fresh salmon from an ice Nordic catch, and it's sashimi grade, so I'm super excited. We're gonna have that for dinner tonight. I also got 2 things of eggs, and these are so beautiful. Look at the color and the variety. So I got 2 things of eggs. Also got an onion and 2 broccolis because broccoli gets rid of that excess estrogen. And then I got these beautiful cauliflower family. I got Romanesco, which is so beautiful. Look at that beauty. Beautiful purple cauliflower. And a nice thing of celery. Celery from the farmer's market is unreal. I got a lot of different kinds of dates because dates make you poop, and they're full of minerals and vitamins. So good. Then I also got a whole bunch of microgreens. Also got a lot of a different variety of microgreens, sprouts, and then I'm gonna try this hummus. Avocado and cilantro, roasted garlic and chives, and then blueberry kefir. So yeah, that's what I got at the farmer's market, and I pretty much try and get all my ingredients from there, and if not, then I'll go to the market and I will get the rest of the things that I need to get. All the little, you know, like rice, lentils, seaweed, things like that that I can't find at the farmer's market. But yeah, that's all I have. Okay, and then another thing that you can do for yourself if you're on birth control is exercising regularly. So you want to make sure you're at least having, you know, that 30 to 60 minute exercise 3 to 4 times a week, maybe 5, and incorporating some kind of stretch. Yoga would be great for you. You really want to detoxify your body here and help it excrete any toxins that are left in your body, such as, you know, as we talked about, the excess hormones that are given to you through the birth control can wreak havoc on your body because it doesn't know how to excrete that excess hormones. So allowing your body that extra push with exercise to excrete it would be great. And then stress. Managing your stress is huge. So you can either talk to a healthcare provider or find your ways of managing stress. I mean, my main ways is going to the gym, yoga, cooking, spending time on my own, journaling, reading a good book, taking magnesium baths, so good for your soul. Breathing exercises is also great. And most importantly, if you are someone who is on birth control and you feel like you have any of these symptoms, please talk to your healthcare provider. Don't feel shy. You are not alone, okay? And if your healthcare provider dismisses you, you have a right to ask for another healthcare provider and figure out what really is going on, because I can assure you that this is not this is something that you can heal from. Every woman's body is different also, like I've said many times. So the way that this affects you may not affect someone else the same way. So make sure that you truly honor what your body is telling. And also, if you wanted to work with me and you're getting off of birth control, then I would love that. We can go ahead and run some functional labs, functional medicine labs, and I can see, gauge where you are at, and we can go from there. And if you're on your journey of getting off of it, there's also, you really want to completely nourish your body within those 3 months of getting off of it, because it can be a shock to your body of like, why in the world are you getting me off of these birth control when it was so great? Like, my body was, your brain wasn't secreting those hormones. It's going to be a little bit of a shock. So that's why you can work with me, and we can go through it together. As you know, I do health coaching on the side of also going to school, but in a couple months I will also be working at a clinic, hopefully, and I can take new clients, new patients. So another thing that you can do with birth control is supporting your liver health. This is going to be crucial because, as we've talked about in the previous video, it can affect your liver. So eating foods that will support your liver health, such as dandelion root, is great. Herbs are so good for you. So finding the right herbs to help your liver detoxify. But also, just a side note, if you are on birth control, then you want to make sure that it doesn't have any interactions with your birth control. So talking to your healthcare provider would be great. But if you're someone who's getting off of birth control, then yes, taking herbs that will support your liver to detoxify are going to be amazing. And obviously, having the processed foods, having alcohol is not going to help with the situation. So making sure you cut those out. Milk thistle, dandelion root is great for you. Making sure that you're taking a B vitamin is going to be amazing as well. And then if you are someone who's getting off of birth control, then maca root, stuff that's going to help support your hormones, is going to be great. Raspberry leaf tea is also great. I posted a whole thing on my period series and my vlogs on what I do to support my periods, but you want to do that same thing for your body when you're getting off of birth control as well. So in this 2019 study I found, published in the Journal of Women's Health, it saw that certain herbs, including chasteberry, ashwagandha, and rhodiola, may be helpful in managing symptoms such as mood changes and irregular periods. So those are going to be great for you. So another 2018 review published in the Journal of Women's Health looked at the potential benefits of dietary changes and supplements for managing for post-birth control syndrome. And those were limiting sugar and alcohol and supplements such as magnesium and B vitamins. So those are all going to be great for you and help you manage your symptoms such as acne, mood changes, and irregular periods that may come when off of birth control.